people, we are here to talk to you about a big problem. This is school violence.
School violence refers to a physical force of power that is used intentionally against other students to cause harm. There are several types of school violence, such as physical violence, psychological violence, bullying, and cyberbullying.
According to some researchers, about 1 out of 5,200 students have been in the fight, and about more than 11,000 of students have to drop out of school due to being bullied. Currently, this state is showing the signs of rejuvenation and the severity is increasing. Recently, on social network, clips of students from high school or junior high school from in some provinces such as Cao Bằng, Tuyên Quang, Hanoi, or even our Lok Hai province have fights right in the class or outside the school.
There isn't a simple, straightforward reason why someone engages in school violence. Here are some of the risk factors that can make a child more likely to commit school violence. Poor academic performance, hyperactive or impulsive personality, mental condition, witnessing or being a victim of violence, alcohol, drug, or tobacco use, unhealthy learning environment, prejudice and discrimination, inadequate intervention from adults.
Violence in schools can have serious long-term consequences on children's lives and the communities where they live. Suffering from school violence can cause psychological distress, permanent physical disability, and mental illness, including depression, fear, anxiety, isolation, and so much more. It may interrupt the victim's educational performance, notably lower grades, inability to focus in class. Moreover, being treated violently can trigger self-harm, suicidal thoughts, and suicidal attempts on students. Secondly, to those committing the violence. When they commit the violence, they may experience a sense of satisfaction when their emotional need for strength and safety is fulfilled. That doesn't last long, however, because they start to fear punishment or retribution, which triggers anger that can sometimes lead to more violence. They may eventually become adults who are prone to punishment against their own children.
Violence in schools, from bullying to harassment and corporal punishment, all feels like inevitable. But it's not. It's preventable, and we can all do something about it.
Here are some advice for adults. First and foremost, you can praise and encourage the children for their good behavior. Praises can nurture a child's confidence and positivity. It can inspire the children to be more cooperative, hardworking, and more persistent. Also, rewarding the children for their achievements can help the young to recognize when they do well and feel proud of themselves. Secondly, parents should talk with your children. Keeping the lines of communication open with your children and teens is an important way to stay involved in their schoolwork, friends, and activities. You should always show your children that you honestly care and that you will always be there for them whenever they need you. Moreover, you should also ask open-ended questions such as, how do you feel? What do you think? Or tell me more. Phrases like these can show the children that you are listening and that you want to hear more about their opinions, ideas, and how they feel the world. Lastly, you can start important discussions with your children about violence, smoking, drinking, drugs or alcohol, and even death, even if the topics are difficult or embarrassing.
Adults should know the warning signs and react quickly. Sudden changes from subtle to dramatic should alert parents to potential problems. These could include withdrawal from friends, decline in grades, quitting sports or clubs, sleep disruptions, and eating problems. Parents and teachers should step in and intervene immediately when the children exhibit behavior or attitude that potentially harm them or others. They should also collaborate with the health professionals to provide care and support.
We, students, want to put an end to school violence. It is crucial that we ourselves should start contributing to the problem. We should start taking on more responsibility. We need to think more about how our words and actions can affect our peers. We need to speak up for our peers who are being bullied, and we need to resist becoming bullied ourselves. To achieve that, we should aim to be more supportive of our peers. Never intentionally exclude our peers from activities. Understand the line between teasing and bullying. Be respectful in disagreements.
Secondly, join a club or an organization. If you're committed to reducing school violence, your first plan of action should be to check if there are any groups in your area that specifically targets the effort. Sometimes it might be a club to help students who are prone to violence by offering them an opportunity to release aggression, like dancing and sport clubs.
Thirdly, you should report it. Ever heard the saying that silence can be deadly? Well, it turns out that this is often the case. If you happen to witness a friend being violently abused in or around school and realize that the situation cannot be peacefully resolved, one of your first instincts should be to report it to the teachers, school, and local authorities.
To put these solutions into reality, we have designed a campaign. So, here's the plan.
Authorities could organize propaganda sessions and seminars so that students, teachers, and parents become more aware about the signs of school violence.
We can create a secret box. The students can put letters expressing their thoughts in it, and the teachers can base on the confessions to have a general understanding of what's happening among the students.
We hold a poster design contest. The content of the posters will be the reality of school violence and how to reduce it. We will distribute these posters, give them to families and friends, and place them in public.
Establish a mental health consulting room where students can come to ask for help or advice.
We can also establish a website dedicated to writing articles on the issues of school violence.